It hit 1 million views this morning. I didn't smile. I didn't need to. Her lawyer did that for me. The call came at 8:47 a.m., right when she thought she had one. The man's voice bled panic through the speaker. Deleted now. Do you have any idea whose father is in that video with your son? And that's when the silence finally turned into justice. 2 years ago, she told me she wanted space. I gave her a house, a child, a life built from my spine. She said I worked too much, cared too little, forgot the details that mattered. I believed her. I thought maybe I was the problem. Turns out I wasn't inattentive, just blind. We had a rhythm. Morning coffee, her laughter over breakfast, our son's giggles echoing through the hall. I used to think love sounded like that, but sometimes betrayal hums in the same key. You just don't hear the dissonance until it's too late. It started small. Forgotten perfume. A new phone password. Her smile different somehow. Sharper. Rehearsed. The night I found her phone buzzing on the counter, I almost didn't look. Almost. But almost is a word that divides before and after. The message was simple. Next time, bring him. He's starting to look like me. I read it twice, then a third time. Her boss, married, 49, and apparently proud of my wife's new family. My fingers shook, but my face didn't. I deleted nothing. I took screenshots. I copied files, photos, dates. Then I put her phone back on the counter exactly as she'd left it. That night, I kissed her on the forehead while she slept. She murmured something soft, something meaningless. I stared at her for a long time, not out of love, out of study. I spent 6 months building my silence. You'd be surprised how much you can learn when you stop reacting. I studied digital forensics at night. I learned how to recover deleted data, trace metadata, read location logs. While she planned weekend work trips, I planned my evidence folders. While she smiled at him in hotel elevators, I smiled at her from the baby monitor feed I'd synced to her phone camera. Every lie left a footprint. I mapped them all. But revenge isn't about rage. It's about rhythm, timing, the right note at the right pitch, and the right silence. So I waited. The turning point came the night she returned from a conference. She was glowing, drunk on guilt and cheap hotel wine. I asked how the event went. She said, productive. I almost laughed. That night, I set my plan in motion. I started a YouTube channel 2 months later. Educational content for fathers, parenting hacks, bedtime storytelling, bonding through lessons. She laughed when I first showed her the channel. You? Making videos? You can't even edit a photo without asking me. I smiled. Guess I'll learn. She had no idea the lesson wasn't about fatherhood. It was about consequences. The video that changed everything was titled Lessons on Fatherhood for My Ex. It started like any other, calm voice over soft piano in the background. I spoke about the importance of honesty, the responsibility of protecting your children from lies. Halfway through, I showed clips, subtle, carefully cropped, no faces revealed. A man's hand brushing my son's head. My wife's voice laughing in the background. I didn't say names. I didn't accuse. I just narrated. A real father shows up. Not just in secret, not just in shadows. A real father doesn't hide behind another man's home, pretending love is convenient. Then one clean frame. A reflection in the glass door. Her boss's face, unmistakable. My son in his arms. My wife smiling. No captions. No commentary. Just truth framed as art. I uploaded it and said nothing. It spread like wildfire. 1 million views in a week. People called it raw, powerful, heartbreaking. She called me screaming the next day. Said I'd ruined her. Said I'd made a private mistake public. I asked her, which mistake? The one you filmed or the one you lived? Then I hung up. But that wasn't the climax. That came with the lawyer's call. Apparently, her boss, the man in the reflection, had his own family, a political one. His father, a retired senator, had just launched a campaign for public office. The senator's grandson, my son, had just appeared in a viral video about fatherhood. Her lawyer's voice cracked through the line. Delete it before the press connects the dots. But it was too late. The internet never forgets. Her boss resigned within days. His wife filed for divorce. His father withdrew from the campaign. And my ex? She went dark, deleted everything, moved cities. I didn't chase. I didn't gloat. I just watched my son sleep peacefully that night, his small hand gripping my finger like he knew somehow the world had been set right again. Sometimes revenge doesn't need fire or fists, just patience, precision, and a camera lens pointed at the right truth. They called me cruel, heartless, petty. Maybe. But betrayal has its own curriculum. And I just taught the final lesson. When people ask how I handled this betrayal, I tell them this: I didn't. I curated it frame by frame until the world saw what I saw. Not a broken man, but a quiet one who learned that silence can be the loudest revenge of all. And when the video hit 1 million views, I didn't celebrate. I simply whispered, "Class dismissed."